A few years ago, was cryptocurrency even a language to perceive?
No.
No. So if God is doing a new thing, and that new thing, I hope you know, is actually the salvation of man. Mm-hmm. You know, he had already announced that the seed of the woman will rise and bruise the head of the serpent. Mm-hmm. So you see where the word behold comes. This is the problem. Mm-hmm. Forget every other thing you've read there. Mm-hmm. If you ignore that first word, behold. It's the same word with see. It's the same word with perceive. Mm-hmm. It's the same word with comprehend it. Mm-hmm. Comprehend. I will do a new thing. Mm-hmm. Now it shall spring forth. Now he will do a new thing. He has already done it, but now it will spring forth. Mm-hmm. If you have ever dug a borehole, mm-hmm. you will understand, or maybe you have ever seen a borehole, yes. Then you will understand what it really means by spring forth. When you start digging a borehole, mm-hmm. there is nothing.
Yes.
Keep digging, there is nothing. You get to a few meters, there is nothing. Mm-hmm. Can get to 30, there is nothing. Mm-hmm. Get to 50, there is nothing. You will get to a certain place, and as you keep digging, mm-hmm. something new will spring forth. Mm-hmm. And it will come out with a certain speed that if you are used to a tap in the house, the tap, mm-hmm. you can fight and say, if someone that comes and tells you, there is nothing like that, you can't dig a borehole and that water goes that high. But the one that is digging the borehole mm-hmm. knows, because he has experience with boreholes. He knows. He actually, I remember he told us the first time that the borehole was ever dug in my presence. Mm-hmm. So what the borehole machine does is that it drills. Then in order to separate the sand, mm-hmm. From the digging block, yes. that metal machine, mm-hmm. there is a way they dig a few feet, mm-hmm. and then the blower blows the sand away. Mm-hmm. So the person told me, protect yourself, something is about to happen. Mm-hmm. But I took it for granted. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because I had not sat with that machine to know mm-hmm. that the first few feet mm-hmm. is to create space, mm-hmm. and the only way to create is that it digs and then it blows the sand away. It doesn't, like now the others, it lifts the sand out and then it doesn't do that. Mm-hmm. This one now it blew. So you see, I had not interacted with this new thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't know in that new realm how things happen. Uh-huh. So you needed to have seen me on that day. But this guy was not like that, because I saw even the operator running away from the machine, mm-hmm. because he knew something is about to happen. But I didn't know. Uh-huh. So something new was happening, but I was not aware. Mm-hmm. I had not comprehended that machine mm-hmm. will blow the dust away. Mm-hmm. So I looked like the dust, long story short. Mm-hmm. But now that I was aware that anytime you dig a borehole, this is the possibility. Mm-hmm. Now when he starts, no one tells me. Mm-hmm. When he's starting to dig, I am in my office, because I saw how that dust is removed from that space. Mm-hmm. So when you keep digging and digging and digging, the person that has interacted with a tap mm-hmm. should never argue mm-hmm. on a certain realm of knowledge, mm-hmm. because his interaction is mm-hmm. how a tap releases water. But you see, this machine is different, because by the time it gets the water mm-hmm. and then it begins to push up the water, mm-hmm. I have seen how far that water is blown. Mm-hmm. But it's a new thing, because at that place no one has ever dug a borehole. Mm-hmm. So just like the way the borehole springs forth, that's what God is saying. It will not have the mutaratara you are used to.
Yes.
It might not be the way you are used to, that today is 500, mm-hmm. I'm making 500, so even tomorrow I'll make 500. It might be, I'm making 500, but tomorrow I can make 1 billion. Mm-hmm. Because it has a way of springing forth results. Mm-hmm. It shall spring forth, and then look, shall you not know it? Again, the problem mm-hmm. is my people perish because of lack of knowledge. I will even make a road in the wilderness mm-hmm. and rivers in the desert. But you see, the capacity that God has is to do a new thing. Do you understand? And yes. Of course, the new thing here is Christ in us, the hope of glory. Uh-huh. You know, Christ dying on the cross and all those things. And he was explaining how he will come in flesh. And what was dry, actually, the Bible says that those that sat in darkness have seen a great light. Mm-hmm. Darkness is the same representative with desert. Mm-hmm. You understand that?
Yes.
The desert, mm-hmm. darkness. Mm-hmm. Nothing grows that is of God there. Mm-hmm. And so when you look at the way the world is going, especially in the crypto space. Today I was studying another possibility called the XRP. And the reason why I was studying it is because, you see, these things are built on blockchain.
Yes, technology.
Blockchain technology is the most secure technology as you're thinking of it right now. And then now there are other things that came a bit. Actually, I saw the guy that built Binance and told his mother, and his mother refused to believe. You know, I've studied the guy that built what you call the Binance. I saw it. I saw the gentleman somewhere from a different nation over there. And then I was looking at all these things, and today I was interested in the XRP, and I'll tell you why. They are claiming that all the purchases, or rather the big companies, they are backing the XRP.
Yes.
So they are moving the module of banking into currency and crypto coins. So the way the world is going, because we are used to, there was a point where we did not have banks. So the minute the first fathers that went to the bank, they really feared.
Yes.
And you can imagine how many prophets prophesied against the
banks.
But you still see the whole technology came and took over. Now, the cryptocurrency technology is what will replace the bank.
Yes.
In simple words, I might not necessarily speak today about the specific coins, but the replacement of physical banks. Because now people will have movable, what I call banks of motion. So the blockchain system has brought another ideology, which is still banking, but on blockchain, on a very solid foundation, number one. Number two, controlled by the individual. Do you know no government has when your resources are on a blockchain system, no even government has the capacity to reach them. But if right now, maybe my government does not agree with me, you have seen people's accounts being held.
Being frozen, yes.
Right?
Yes.
But if you have your resources on blockchain, things like USDT, I mean, there's different, all those, and you know USDT is a very stable coin. I've been studying them. Yesterday in the night, I was studying it. I study these things most of the time, just to equip my little mind to try and...
At least I was in spirit. Just to study.
No, I've studied. I've studied.
Thank you.
I've studied that one.
I knew you cannot disappoint.
No, I will never disappoint.
Thank you.
Jehovah will never allow me to disappoint. So this particular thing, the reason I was interested, I was watching, because you see all these big companies, they are coming together, and everyone is like, okay, they are anticipating that the XRP, they are looking at it to a tune of 10,000. And then I was doing a math with one of my guys here. I'm like, so if I invest $1 million, Kenya shillings, for example, because I think now it's at $2,
yes,
if I'm not wrong. And then you have coins like Shiba Inu, it's still at 0.000.
Yes.
So, I mean, and then you have the Bitcoin that's at 80 something, it's 86,000 US dollars.
Yes.
And I saw they're anticipating by 2025, one Bitcoin is gonna do approximately, was it 14 million US dollars?
Yes. So
they are trying to do, instead of gold as gold, but they are claiming that Bitcoin will be the new gold. It will be an equivalent of claiming that you have gold reserves. So by storing Bitcoin is the same equivalent as storing what? Gold reserves. So gold reserves on currency. So when I look at the way the technology is, one thing I will tell you, and I ask of you, my brother, listen to me with your heart and not just your head. Of course, apply your head, but just listen with your heart. Never fight change. That only has one thing, does not fight the principles of God. Never fight change. The only person that does not change is God. He says, I am God, I change not. Anything outside of God is designed to change. Your own body, do you remember 10 years ago? Were you looking like this?
No.
Were your beards protruding?
No.
So you see, even your own body, you can't fight the fact that change is coming. No matter how many things you apply on your face, one day your face will have wrinkles. Change is inevitable. So by looking at the financial market, you need to check, is it time to change our way of banking? Because banks have taken a lot from us.
Yes.
is it time to change our way of banking? Because now, with this Bitcoin system, or rather cryptocurrency system, we are able to have control of our own resources. No one, no government, no bank can do anything to my resources. Maybe in the future, I don't know, but no. You get it? So to claim that cryptocurrency is a hoax is the same way many years ago, the first person that came up with oil, they claimed it was a hoax. I'm trying to imagine the environment, how hostile the environment was when Rockefeller, you know, I studied his story about how he would sell sweets in school and whatever, and then he grew like that. He got to a point they were two, and how he kicked his guy out of business and whatever. I've read John Rockefeller's ideology of business. And I'm imagining when these people came up and they were mining oil, the first people that saw oil for the first time, would they believe that it can become today, it can rule the world? No, because there is always the first time. And the problem is, anytime there is change, it will be fought by those that don't know change. So never fight change. Never fight change. And I've told you, change that is, I'm not talking about LGBTQT, that's not change, that's foolishness. I've said anything that is in consistence with the will of God. So the fact that the Bible says, behold, I do a new thing, if God himself has stock of new, that God has stock of new, that by the time you think you know him, he does something different, you're like, what? You mean me, John C.W., a dog feeder? I can end up sitting on this seat and advising people about money. So that's new. So God is in the business of new things. So I advise the people, when you see new, don't fight it. Study it. Study change. Because whether you like it or not, the world will keep changing. Study change. It's one of the best things you can ever do in your life. I've studied change. Study trading change, study cryptocurrency, study financial change. Just study.
Wow.
Because those people that don't study, when the floods come, they sweep them away because they did not build the necessary systems to contain that kind of flood, financial flood. There's a financial flood coming. I've seen people, I saw a black dude, or rather a man of color in the US in 2012 or 2013, I can't remember his name. He used to tell people to buy Bitcoin. He shouted, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. At 2012 or 2013, because people have never seen that type of change, they fought it. I saw the guy, now the life he's living. Can you imagine if you'd have bought, 1,000 coins? Now a coin is, do the math. Let's say you'd have bought 5,000 coins. And now a coin is, $86,000? So do 86 times 5,000.
Times 86,000.
86,000 times 5,000.
Yes, 430 million.
400, that's dollar.
Yes.
Now do times 129 Kenya shillings, because I think per dollar is 128 or 29.
Yes.
How much?
55.47 billion.
55.74 billion.
0.47.
0.47. 55.47 billion.
Yes.
Just because someone accepted a new way of making money, a new way of saving money. And so you will never miss the critics. Just like I know the first person that built a plane, they criticized him. The first person that built a car, they criticized him. The first person. So no one, people are used to walking. Can you imagine the first car that came? What people thought about it? I can never enter that car. It will kill us. How can a car move? But you see, today's world, by perfecting it, the same thing that people never believed in. Those that invested, I saw BMW is like over 100 years old, I think 200 years. Look at how much BMW is making. Tesla is, I think, I can't remember, I don't even know how many years old. Look how much they're making. Is invest early. Invest early. When you notice that the world is going to this direction, invest early. Because when you invest early, the chances of you securing a bigger portion of the cake are very high.
Very high.
Because can you imagine if you invested in 2013? Let's say, can you Google, do you have your phone? Or maybe the people behind there. Brothers, can you Google how much a Bitcoin was in 2012? Let's just Google in 2012. And you see, that's why I like this program, because it has, we have a way of, I hope people
balancing,
will. Yeah. How much was Bitcoin? Have you found it?
It was 11,176.
11,000?
This one is in terms of
shillings.
If this is in shillings, maybe let me convert into
dollars.
Dollars.
That's $100. Okay, so check in 2009. How much was Bitcoin in 2009? Ruth Muturi, is she Ruth Muturi? She's saying $13.45, right? 2012, we are looking at $13. Can you imagine now? How many years between 2012 and today?
8 plus 5.
13 years? So let me ask you, did you stop 13 years from passing?
No.
So whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you invest or not, whether you say yes or not, whether you want or not, 13 years have passed. Now let me explain to you. 13 years from now, you will be saying this same story, because you know that one thing you can never fight is change. And one of the aspects of change is time. Time changes, seasons change. There are two things to change, time and seasons. The Bible says that the time and the season. So what season are we in? The times have changed. And then the season has brought something different. So now, whether you like it or not, blockchain is something you cannot ignore. Blockchain system, you cannot ignore it. I mean, why would I want my money in the bank when I can have my money in a wallet and control it as I want? Do you know how much money banks make out of your money?
They make a lot of money.
So why would I want people that, like right now, if I go to the bank and ask for 100 million, will they even give me that like that? Or they begin to tell me, oh, what do you want to do with it? And it's my money. But when I put it, it's not, but when I get the money out, what do you want to do with it? And it's my money. You get what I'm saying? So what stops me from getting into the blockchain system, knowing very well I'm in control of my assets? You see, that's where the blockchain system wins. I am in control of my assets.
Yes.
Now, I'm not claiming that Bitcoin is good or XRP is good or whatever. I'm explaining the system where the world is going.
Yes.
The world is going towards that blockchain system. And it's the most secure, solid system. Because we've seen people's money being stolen on card. I mean, how many, what you call, I saw in Nigeria, they're suffering from this, what they call Yahoo, things like that, Yahoo. Then we have these different types of people that steal money from people's cards. There used to be this guy, I don't know if you ever heard him, called Hash Papi.
Yes.
I saw, man, the guy was, what? He's a new Don Pablo, a new Pablo Escobar. Because unlike drugs, this guy they would sweep accounts. You get what I'm saying? So when you look at it from the blockchain system, then you see how solid it is. So I'm speaking about the blockchain system. Forget the coins,
yes.
The system.
Itself.
That system is what I'm telling you. You should not fight it. Just because you are used to driving, and then someone is trying to tell you can fly, you should not be arguing about flying. Because someone else has found a plane, or someone else has found a car. Change is inevitable. And when it's time to change, brother, change. Do everything possible to work with change. Don't fight change. The minute you begin to fight the natural flow of things, then it becomes dangerous for you. And so, the way things are going, I see someone writing in 2010, it was what? Are you sure? 0.003? 0.003 Bitcoin.
2010.
Father, why was I not older? Father, you should have. Hey! 2010, Bitcoin was 0.003.
03.
So if I had 1 million Kenya shillings in 2010 and I bought Bitcoin, how much would the value be? How many Bitcoins would I have had? Because actually, it's not even $1. Like it's 0.00. It's shillings. Or even cents. This is Bitcoin now, right?
Yes.
So we are looking at Bitcoin now, it's trading at 86. So if I had $1 million, how much would I, in 2010? Oh yeah, okay, so you're able to see it there. So they are drawing the graph for us so that we can be able to pick it.
To follow.
So you're able to go back and see Bitcoin in 20. So let me ask. So let's say we are going with 0.03 in 2010, right? So the question I want to ask, what if I had $1 million, how many Bitcoins would I have had? 30,000 Bitcoins. Really? Jehovah, why?
30,000.
15 years ago.
Yes.
Let's see what 1 million is worth 15 years later. Because remember, I've told you, time, never fight time. Time will change.
It's true.
So we were in 2010, we are in 2025. Sooner than later, we'll be in 2030. You can't fight time. It's one of the changes that you will never fight. So if I've invested $1 million and now you do 30,000 times 86,000, how much are we looking at?
Same as 86,000.
2.5 ango?
58.
2.58 billion US dollar or Kenya shillings. That's US dollar.
Multiplied by 29.
It's USD because 30,000 times 86,000 is what? US is 2. Please make sure I don't say my own things. 2.85. 2.5 billion. So that's 86,000 times 30,000. You have even ignored the 418 there. So that's 2.5 billion. US dollar, is that true? Now do times 128.
332, if I'm not wrong, 332.
So it means
2 billion.
Someone in 2010 that would believe in change and not fight change. I don't know if you are getting it. Like you believe in change and you are not, you believe in change. The problem with us is that we do not believe in change. We don't believe in it. Sorry, just a minute. We don't believe in change. We want the world to be what it was 10 years ago. And it cannot. Even the cosmos is telling you that the world itself believes in change. So any person that would have believed in Bitcoin 15 years ago with 1 million Kenya shillings would be worth what today?
332.8 billion.
332.8 billion. Unaona hata tukiongea akili zinafunga. Because some people are like, yet you don't know you're in 2025 and you have another Bitcoin.
Yes.
Another type of Bitcoin. You have coins like Solana. I mean, you have coins like XRP. You have coins like Shiba Inu. You have coins like Hedera. Is it called Hedera? Different kind of. You have Dogecoin, which you know Tesla is in the business. And you know very well that guy, the coin will rise. I mean, you have coins like Trump coin, he's the president, for God's sake. You know the coin will rise. Now, today, you are saying, now you have another chance today to gauge 15 years to come. But we still do nothing about it. Can you imagine having 332.8 billion Kenya shillings? You are the one to say who is to be president.
It's true.
You just wake up and say, don't be president. No need for election. What is it? 332. Hey, my goodness. Kenya will be, you know, people misuse money. Me, men will give to the glory of God. We will create facilities that can create employments for our people. 332 billion. Just because you did not believe in change. So never fight change. And I'm telling you right now, the bank system is going towards blockchain. Brother, do not fight change. So my simple answer to you is, I believe in change. I believe that sooner than later banks are being phased out because people are now entering into personal banking. Just like internet banking came. People fought internet banking. But I've used internet banking on different nations I've been to. Your money is still with you. But can you imagine now someone saying, I need to go there and queue? Then you now come up with a system and tell them, instead of queuing, here is a way to deal, and then they fight it. So that's the same thing they are doing. systems are coming and they are becoming superior. You either fight change or work with change, but either way, it will change.